The top of your head?
Bro, I'm going bald. I don't give a fuck. Good. I'm not going to be bursting into tears.
Good for you.
Right?
Listen, man, I love being bald. I really do. If I could grow a full head of hair, I would 100% shave my head.
You would?
I'd let it grow stubbly. Yeah. But then I'd shave it again. It stops you from having to have any uncomfortable conversations with barbers. Oh my God.
Just take a little off here.
Well, sometimes they'll tell you a story and then they're holding the scissors. And then I told that motherfucker, and you're like, oh my God. Yeah. Please cut my hair. Yeah. Don't just fucking kidnap me and force
and gossip with me
and force me to listen to this story that has no ending about someone who disrespected you at work. Like, oh no.
Do you know what I have? I have a weird thing where if you clip scissors near my ear, I start getting a tickly sensation in my back, and I start to twitch.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's
from when you were a kid, maybe, or something.
I don't know. It's just it's a nerve thing. I start to feel like it's like when somebody blows in your ears and you're like that.
I haven't had a haircut in like 12 years.
Yeah,
I just go. Yeah, I keep one here too. Like if I need a little touch up, I just fucking.
Yeah, I cut my own hair.
Oh, yeah, looks like it.
I know.
Do you have a Flowbee?
Somebody took a picture of me. Somebody took a picture of me. I was with my kid, and they took a picture of my profile, and literally on the plane on the way here. And I looked at my profile, and I texted my wife. I go, listen, I know I'm very ugly, just so you know. I don't know how you went from. She dated like a black professional athlete. I was like, you went from chocolate and jacked to medium, narrow, gray, and wrinkled, and I don't get it. It was just
stop thinking about yourself.
I know.
That's the problem. Think about life.
Don't
be thinking about yourself.
You got to be nice to yourself.
Sure.
And I'm not good at that.
Oh, okay.
But you got to learn how to talk. You got to learn how to tell it. Be truthful all the way across the board, but with yourself, and then be nice to yourself, man.
It's one of the reasons why I work out so hard. Because when I work out really hard, I have respect for myself.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
If you force yourself to do something, for that day, I know I'm not a lazy piece of shit. For that day, I know I'm focused. For that day, when I'm done, I'm like, I know who I am. I get shit done.
That's exactly my philosophy on all that sort of self-restraint and discipline is that every time you do something like that, it's a victory. Mm-hmm. Every time you don't do it, it's a defeat. And in my opinion, you get weaker. It's not about getting your body stronger and, we're all flesh and blood. You can take me out with fucking, a knife. Yeah. It's more about the fact that no matter what's going on in my life, I show up.
I think mental resilience is like cardiovascular fitness. I think you have to work on it all the time.
100, and it never ends.
And I think that's the same with comedy. I know that's the same with archery. I know that's the same with playing pool. I know that's the same with jiu-jitsu. It's one of those things where these are all perishable skills, and I think mental resilience is a perishable skill.
It is, and it's perishable minute by minute.
Yes,
and you can never let off. It's like, you get to a point in your life where maybe you have a bunch of goals and you scratch them off. In some ways, the most lost I was at 50. I think I'd kind of like I drew a line through a lot of the things I came to LA to do. And what I realized was that I'm not made to just you need a challenge, but more importantly, I think there's something that you gain from the idea that anything that happens to you, I don't care, especially bad things, especially discomfort, especially something new, especially something that's painful or creates anxiety or just the unknown. I think that is. All of those things can truly be looked at as good. And the reason they should be looked at as good is, and more, in fact, better for you than the good things that happen a lot of times, is a very simple reason. It's if you take the perspective that it is, you can call it God, the universe, I don't care what you call it. It is the order of things. Instead of looking at what you can get from the universe, try to look at it as what the universe is trying to get from you. So anything you go through that's difficult, that's very uncomfortable, is there to make you grow. There are hidden gifts in that great unknown, in that chaos. And if you embrace it properly, you will come out the other side proud of yourself, much stronger, and with deeper understanding. Maybe more empathy at the end of the day for everything.
Yeah, it's that old expression, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
For real.
For real.
Yeah.
It really does work that way.
Yeah.